start looking for a place to park our weary truck. Give it some hay and a bit of water and let it sleep for the night. Oh, speaking of that, actually, how's our fuel situation? Where's the dial for that? See, the steering now with the new setup is a lot lighter at higher speeds. Thank goodness for that. Thank goodness for that. It's the complete opposite of what it was for me before. Or a child struggling to see over the dash. Cosy. It's the modern day child. They don't run away anymore, they drive away.
Stay right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Yeah, I'll indicate when you've already turned off. That's going to help everyone. Yeah, so I'm going to have a look at the forums and see if anyone, or how many complaints. You didn't even bother looking, did you? Oh, I knew I was fine. About the speed limiter on World of Trucks. And I would imagine there's probably not that many. Well, there might be a few, but I'm talking more of the percentage of people that complain compared to the percentage of the people that play or use World of Trucks. Because surely they would change it if a lot of people were complaining about it. Yeah, you get a few options with just a normal freight market to do your deliveries, but having a lot more options, but also having it in your World of Truckers profile is brilliant. So being able to do the speed limits that you're allowed to do instead of limited to 65 on a 75, 80 mile an hour speed limit is just... Surely people complain about it. They've got to. You know? Unless there's a total national standard on America of the speed limit of a truck be able to do, which is 65 mile an hour. But I would assume, and you guys in America would know better than I will, that it's decided by each state what speed a truck can do through that state. Which, saying that, I mean, obviously when you drive around, you got California that has a speed limit of 55, and then you've got 65 here, so it changes all over the place. So why in World of Trucks does that not go with it? Keep the speed limiter on, but keep it to the speed that you're able to do.
Stay left.
Maybe it's just difficult to program, but I wouldn't have thought so. Pick up what the speed limit is, then change the speed limit to it. They managed to grey out the speed limit and leave it as is. I've got to keep an eye out for a place to park, don't I keep forgetting. I start yabbering away and forget what I'm trying to do. Well, forget that I should be looking out for a place to park. Just Richard indicated. Yeah, and it's not only ATSA, it's ETS is, like we said, is not as bad, but there are some places that really get up there. But for the most part, I mean, you've got Spain and France, the 90 kilometres an hour. But I think that's the cap in it for World of Trucks anyway. So that's fine. The majority of the locations are 80 kilometers an hour, so you can speed a little bit if you want. There's some places that are over. You got England for a start, that's 97 kilometers an hour on the highways. Romania, obviously we've seen 100 kilometers an hour around there in the UK. Oh, we've got a way station here. Is it a proper one? Or is it one of those? Yeah, see, that's the type of way station we have here. One like that on the side of the road. It's open when they feel like turning up. Oh, I've forgotten to do something, I've just realised. So the truck sounds are probably quite loud and hearing me over them might be a bit difficult. The joys of redoing Windows, obviously you've got to redo your settings. So what I need is a place to stop and then I can do it. Sleep and quickly do it. I also need to figure out exactly where's fuel gauge. There it is, half tank. Whoa, 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 whoa. I hope so, Coolsy. I see some lights off in the distance, or no, I do actually. I was going to say, or I see a sign, but if I can see the sign, then the sign is lit up by lights. So I was right, no matter what. Yeah, I can see something on the old GPS. There it is. I can't get through there, can I? Hey Mike, how are you, buddy? I hope I can. Damn it. Well, there doesn't look like there is a way, is there? I'm gonna be sneaky. There we go. Oh, see, I thought that was the station there, right on the corner.
Please make a U-turn.
Gotta learn how to read a map, eh? Is a statement every man has heard.
Okay, let's find a new route.
We've been told.
When possible, make a U-turn.
Oh, I might have been able to come in that way.
Stay left, and then turn left.
Yeah, it is almost Halloween, eh? Not a big thing here. Actually, it's one of those things that you Americans have invaded our country with, is trick-or-treating. Not a thing when I grew up at all. Not at all. Let me just fix the sound thing, me bob up. Where are you, American trucks? I'm down to 40, I think it is. Let's hit the old button. Yeah, it's becoming more popular nowadays. Oh, we got some money coming in, about 2,000. Someone else put something else in, which I totally forgot. Well, I didn't forget, I just didn't see it. There's been some levelling up going on. Working their way up on the corporate ladder there. Working their way up on the company name, which I've forgotten what my company name is. Corporate ladder. It all depends on how big a left turn I take. If it's a sharp left turn, it's a slow, eventful left turn, a lot like one of those shipping, what are they called? Cargo ships. They are cargo ships, aren't they? Yeah. Turn a long loop like they do, or a hard sharp turn like they do, which is, you know, a mile diameter, which you can check out on Tuesday when I play the new game Transocean. The new game that's older than you, basically. It's an old game. Just for those who don't know, Dyson Sphere's been put on the shelf to rest for a bit, and we're going to be replacing it with a game called Transocean, the shipping company, which will be Tuesdays and Thursdays, or Mondays and Thursdays, depending on Patrio's work schedule for the farming something. No, I can't remember when it came out. I honestly can't. It's about 2012, I think. I'm not sure, but it is a good game. I mean, it's not a huge graphic thing, but it's surprisingly fun game to play. I don't think anyone I know who's played it didn't like it. I don't know what's going on with this. I shouldn't have cleaned my pedals. It's definitely got worse. Yeah, it's got a good storyline. It's quite enjoyable. Enjoyable to play, enjoyable to watch. Well, as long as you crash in the ocean, not in the city. This game I'll be playing, I'll be able to, if I choose to, park the boats, the big cargo. I'd rather get the big ones for do that. And it times you as well, so you can have your best time sort of thing. Try and beat your best time of being able to get it in and park it, or leave as well. It costs you a little bit extra in cash if you don't do it yourself. But once you get the bigger cargo ships, the big Panama, what are they called? What's that name of that canal? The Panama ones. They're a little easier to dock than the smaller ones. Believe it or not. You wouldn't think so. You'd think a smaller one would be a lot easier because they're more maneuverable, but the big ones come with jets on either side of the ship. So two up the front on either side of the bow and two at the back of either side of the stern. So you can literally push your ship sideways. It's just turned green, but no one's moving. Now the Panama Canal. No one's moving, Causey. I'm sure I can get out of there. There was a little bit of movement happening. Mainly from me.
Turn left.
She's looking impressed with my manoeuvrability. Yeah, there is. Look at that. What a place to break down, eh? No one's getting out giving the poor fella a push either. There you go. That's the advantage of an 18-wheel drive. Why does she look like she's pregnant? No, she doesn't. Don't freak me out like that. I thought I'd have to start working even harder. Well, gee, it's windy outside. Look at this. Something's happened to the traffic. Well, the long trips, got to do something, Cozzy. Pass the time. You know, when you got a big long trip that's 18 hours, at least you can get rid of 2 minutes some way. So come up with another thing to do for the rest of the 17 hours and 58 minutes. You're right, there was only one sleep in the truck, it's her. She sleeps with her eyes open, she's never awake. This thing never has a headache then. Right, let's move on. It's supposed to be a PG chat. What gear am I in? 15. Dan Angel. Dan Angel? What's the name of that magician, Angel? What's his first name? Is that the guy they're talking about? Straying over the line a bit, aren't I? Still got to get used to the new steering a little bit. Now that I've got no dead zone on it, but I did. Oh, did I turn the... Yeah, I did turn the sensitivity down on this, I'm sure I did. I remember when we were young... No, I won't go down that track with that song. Yeah. Because child support split 3 ways is a lot cheaper than... I've got to stop it, right.
Stay left.
Come on, people. I'm doing 65 and a 70. I shouldn't be overtaking anybody at all. I should be going mostly high, by, whoops. Maybe I need a... Problem with the dead zone setting, it's just... I can't set it to how I want it.
Stay left.
I can't get any more left, buddy. Not without damage. I literally can't believe I'm overtaking everyone. Oh, and we just slept through the night, didn't we? Bring forth the engine sound. To tell me to get over, didn't it? And then I think it's going to tell me to keep left a little further up here. So I'm just going to stay right where I am in the middle. Right where I am now, shall I say. So we expect it to turn up about 8 o'clock at night. Now I'm looking at the fuel. Am I going to get caught in the same trap that I did with ATS with this new truck? I obviously didn't check the tank size in the new one in ATS, and I surely didn't check it in this one either when we got it. The sound, can you guys hear me okay over the sound? Hey, I have not had one way station I've had to turn into. Or pull into, should I say. Well, that's not helpful, is it? One says yes, one says no. It is quite up there on the sound levels on ABS, so I'll bring it down to 35. I thought I had it at 40 all the time, but maybe I just need to redo. What are you doing? Why do you have to load it again? Which means I might have to put it back into gear. No. Yeah, well, it's still the same. It's also a little sensitive still. Got to get these settings right. So let's put that up. That's closer to how I had it in the other one. Alright, so hopefully I won't... That feels a little bit better. See, that's because you're late organising things. You didn't want ads yesterday, and you got them. And obviously, if you said that in the previous stream, you wouldn't have got it yesterday. So probably the reason why you didn't get one today. Look at this snow everywhere. Global warming, eh? Thank you, Mike, for the 1 bit. Thank you, Mike, for the 2 bits. Yeah, because I can snap my fingers and make the ads work. Well, I could, but I can't, because there's a cooldown period. I need TTS, what the heck is that? Ooh, hey, text to speak. No, I don't. I've seen how that pans out. Hey, look, I'm doing you a favour, keeping your spelling up in check. Actually, that makes no sense, does it? Because if you type it out, it gets turned into... Hey, no, I'm doing me a favour then. Right, keeping my concentration units, situational awareness up. Exercising the brain. Yeah, it turns out, enjoy your joys. Someone, I think it's for the ETS as well. Yeah, it is for ETS though. ETS 2, but someone's doing a Australian-New Zealand map, and some of the pictures, he's obviously working on New Zealand at the moment, and some of the pictures, screenshots, oh nice, nice. Don't know how far away it is. I know no, let me in. Thank you. I indicated, oh really? I didn't even feel it. I thought I made that one. So yeah, I don't know, the person was working on it and then moved house and couldn't work on it for a while. That's 3 in a row. 3 way stations we've come across, and 3 I've been told carry on, nothing to see here. I like this this route. It's very trucker friendly, very smuggler friendly. Actually, maybe some of the settings are reset. It's possibly the sound. Settings as well. Because it does seem a lot louder. And I did have the truck sound turned down a bit. And some of them actually, that looks sharpish. Yeah, I think it is. Let me just check. They might have done it the other. Mind you, I didn't notice any difference in ATS. No, it's all the same. So, I wonder why. Oh, it's possible I've never noticed. I'm sure that the... Oh, actually, I've got a feeling I know why now. Why it's louder. Yeah, I could see people being interested in that game, eh? There'll be a game I'll be like, yeah, and get sick of pretty quick, but I'll probably thoroughly enjoy it until I got to that point. Driving the snowplow. Original plans, I don't know if they're still going to do it, but originally they were going to add... well, especially with ETS, I don't know if they're going to do it here, but in ETS 2 you can find bus stops around the place, and bus terminals, and the rumour was it that they were going to do a bus simulator, which they have done before. ECS, they have done a bus simulator, and use this exact same map, and that's why those bus terminals and all that were already in the map itself. There's possibly a snowplow simulator somewhere. Like you said, there's a lawnmower simulator, there's a pressure washer simulator. What do you mean? Seriously? It's the middle of the day. My lights are on park. I got my park lights on. I don't have the lights. I get a fine for using my park lights. Someone please explain that fine to me. Why don't you pull out in front of me there, mate? Oh, don't worry, you already have. Oh, forget I mentioned anything then. That fuel's dropping in it, but then again it looks a lot less on that screen than it does when you actually look at it on the truck. Snow. Oh, this is awesome. I like this. Yeah, I'm probably going to miss it too, Quizzy, to be honest. We've got one more stream after this one with it, and then we're back to spring. It'll come around again. Come on.